This is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. Taking a look at the significance of the month of March, the name itself is derived from the Latin word Martius, referring to Mars, the Roman god of war, or the ancestor too of the Roman people through the sons Romulus and Remus. Now, along with January, February, May, and June, March is one of the several months named after a god. Now, behind me, over my shoulder, is a view of the ruins of the Temple of Mars in Rome. Actually, there's not really much left that stands, just the base and some reconstruction on the south side. The Temple of Mars, Utor, was a sanctuary erected in ancient Rome by Roman Emperor Augustus in 2 BC. It was dedicated to the god of Mars in his guise or in his aspect as avenger. Thus, the full title of this temple is Martius Ultor, Latin for Mars the Avenger. Now, here in the midst of the Roman Imperial Forum, it was the grand pride of the Forum of Augustus behind me, raised on a platform and lined with 8 columns in Corinthian style. Its centerpiece was a huge statue, marble statue of Mars. Now, according to Suetonius and Ovid, the young Octavian, the future Augustus, vowed to build a temple to Mars in 42 BC, just before the Battle of Philippi, if the god would grant him and Marcus Antonius victory over the 2 assassins of Julius Caesar, Cassius and Brutus and their forces. The temple was the ceremonial focus of military politics and foreign policy after it was built. Augustine decreed the Senate should meet there when discussing wars, and when embarking on service abroad, military commanders officially took their leave from that position. It was also the setting for the ceremonies in which high-born young Roman males around age 16 assumed the adult toga, thus becoming eligible for military service. Now, it's interesting, March was regarded as the first month in the original Roman calendar until about 153 BC. January and February were once at the end. Now, while many have adopted this Gregorian calendar, some cultures and religions still celebrate the start of the new year on March 1st. Now, this month brings the first day of spring with the vernal equinox. It signaled new beginnings. And in ancient Rome, March marked the start of the military campaign season, and festivals were in Mars' honor during that month. Into the Lenten season, by March, Catholics and Christians are to engage in a war or a battle within themselves, as described by St. Paul in Romans 7, to be conformed to Christ. And this battle has prospect of victory, for as he says in Corinthians, for the weapons for our warfare are not worldly, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. So before this next Easter, brothers, put on the full armor of God and engage in battle. God be with you. We appreciate you viewing our Manly Minutes. Thank you for whatever donation you can offer to make our content possible. Go to themensacademy.org/donate. Thank you.